now.
As far as front to back goes, I think NRP is going to be very happy, but your early tools are, again, to paraphrase you,
very early, and you have to step up to that kind of positioning. I feel like it can be so hard to deal with, and maybe if you get an early kill, it changes all of that here. Is awesome. Gonna have to flash, still about to get 3 talons struck, and gets killed with that beautiful strike from Xiaohao with the first blood
champion except for Ornn, loving building a good amount of AD or AP just passively through the build path for support, but everybody else love it as we get a repeat
my
gang.
god, not again! It's deja vu, and unfortunately it's something that Awesome did not want to be seeing again.
Even if the quest didn't exist, like, removing the lane swap detective mechanic has been a big change this season, as I'll hold off because there's another fight.
Oh my god, he's got 2 levels on him. Please look away. Leave has just put down Awesome and taken him out back. Instead, only the dragon secured finally, pretty late, by EDG on the other side of the map, but I feel like they are going to be extremely happy with the way that this game has gone so far for them. The 3 grubs is nothing to scoff at, and there will be the TP towards this bot side by Hoya. Leaves gonna
grab some plates top lane. This is a dangerous TP.
It's bold for sure. They're going to make a play on mid lane as well. Angel just jumps straight onto Care. Care gets at least 1 CC chain there, but gets stopped by the Tempered Fate right in the middle of his dive. And Angel is just going to poke and prod the dragon, and that'll be a nice kill for EDG in mid lane. Meanwhile, we had Chaos in the top side of the map. Xiaohao still alive. He did end up losing ZDZ, but Awesome. He's going to try to dodge out. Can't do it. Perukia sends him on his way. And it's still on a
step. It's something we've seen him do before. But at the end of the day, with this much money in the bank, with this many resources, I think he would have to do something truly ridiculous to not just be able to fight his way out of it.
Now the dragon goes down to the might of completed for EDG already. Now starting to come online for NIP, but it's going to be a Rift Herald to Edward.
I mean...
Oh my god, get him out of there! Saving Private Ryan, whoa,
Run!
Please! Save him!
Okay, well, this is going to be a free plate over to Leave, as, yeah, that is one way to get a summoner. Press R, get a summoner. There is a lot of people mid right now for NIP. Are they going to pull the desperation trigger here? They have got all 5 heading to mid lane at rapid speed, but it looks like that gets...
I had to, you're new here. I got to use that. You know, we don't get to use it with people that have been here because I've said it a million times, but, you know, it's fine.
Oh, I will happily walk into that one every single time you use it. That's exactly up my alley, which I'm sure after, you know, a bit more building synergy, we're going to be very awful to listen to with just the level of dad jokes and the like. Oh no,
all right, Leave, raid boss Leave has showed up. Awesome! He was just sitting there waiting for an angle on the minions and just gets obliterated by Leave.
Oh
and
no,
he knows. Knew he was back there, and he's just circling him down. Gonna get another kill here, and it's almost 7,000 gold for EDG.
Alright, the Paladin of EDG using those Fiend Hunter quest. It's just a passive tick. He actually finished the quest only off of the passive generation.
Incredible.
There's a play happening picture-in-picture. It doesn't look good.
Oh, ZDZ gets the comet dropped on his head. It will go down. Again, continuing to play away from Leave.
Now listen, I'm gonna take a quick hit of the copium. You were talking about before the game, you think Yanara's a bit fake. I think most ADCs with 4k gold in their pocket, regardless how fake they are, is good. I think Soraka ADC would be doing decent work right now. End the game. Gold leads, even 7k ones, can become fake much sooner than previous seasons.
Here comes the Sky's Descend right on top of him. Peruki gets killed by the AoE. Leave having a troubling time getting into the fight. He's about to lose to Awesome in a 1v1. He falls. 800 plus gold goes over to NIP, and we said there was a chance, and we are seeing it now.
Care with such incredible impact at the start of that, but there are still 2 members, not slouches for EDG.
Ooh, trying to go on to Awesome. They do end up killing him. He's unfortunately the weakest member in this team, but they do get the pick anyways. Really nice flash play from ZDZ.
In a barely winning fight that easily could have turned into an ace should they have walked forward into Angel, who hasn't had to do much this game, but is still a level 15 Azir with 2 going on 3 items.
Unfortunately, NIP don't have much time to rest on their haunches. Dragon's Soul is on the board for EDG. They're going to start it up. They have a beautiful flank here from ZDZ. He has not been spotted out yet. They have no idea. Guwon's going to walk straight in. Dominus has been popped. He's going to use the slice and dice to get away from the falling skies. A lot of damage coming in from Care, but there's more coming from ADG.
The only member that matters even for NIP is dead Care. This would have to be a smite fumble of all time to get this. Nope, 1400, that's enough.
Also, remember, he was literally on NIP last year with that Doonby roster, so, having this kind of advantage in the first game of a series is going to feel real good against your old org. And see if he can kind of bring that one home as the Baron goes over all of these.
The fact that he could just hold the minion wave outside of tower range slows down these pushes quite a lot. So I do like that EDG are actually making sure to get something done. We do have Care picking up the full stopwatch, though, so they are able to go in a bit more aggressively.
Tries to get the CC chain onto Awesome. Can't find it. Juwon, he's caught by Xiaohao. Xiao should be able to just 1v1 him. Hoya locked down as well. You see how much damage that they're doing to this tank, this frontliner. And EDG barreled down yet another turret.
Xiaohao, I think, honestly, making a very reasonable in terms of damage output. And Aurelion Sol, who should have Sky's Descend prepped by that point, is going to be very scary. You've got to keep these towers alive, though. That gives you life in this game.
Oh, they got the Ornhorn coming through. Xiaohao very low, but they haven't been able to take down the damage dealers yet. All these tools have been used, and Lead hasn't even joined the fight yet. Awesome's already down, and that just means the defense will not be there. EDG going to look to mid lane now, too.
Xiaohao, that was incredible. This is not jungle propaganda. Give this man the MVP. That was disgusting. Awesome just went from 100% HP to dead in an instant. I think that, honestly, might be enough to end the game off of, because now going to be able to knock down at least 2 inhibs. Minion wave supporting in from the third lane if they want to go for it. Baron.
Oh my god, they're just going for it. You brought it up. They need to live through this Baron butt, but unfortunately they're being squeezed for everything they've got in this game number 1. Even with the Hex Optics C4-4 completed from Leave, he's still just taking these turrets down. He is focused on winning this game against his old org. And to start off this series with a bang, he's going to go ahead and get a couple of them. Couple kills, 2, 3. He's looking for more, but he gets shut down in the end. It'll be a cleanup from the rest of EDG to claim game 1.
Oh, my heart.
Go with the Sivir. So they're going with, this time, a full scaling comp, it feels like, for EDG. Just really trying to hold on as best they can while NIP tries to figure out like, you know they're there. All right.
But Awesome does get the walk up from the bottom side of the river, so this is dangerous.
Oh, they're going to take the engage on Awesome. Okay. Some nice plasma stacks going through. A little bit of a speed up. Oh, he gets out of that one, but Perukia will get flashed on by Awesome and gets the kill. First blood for the ninjas in Pyjamas. They want to fully commit here. Level 6s are completed for mid lane. And Dragon has reset there, but the fight continues. Leave is here in a fight against Awesome, but he does lose that 1v1 with the plasma stacks and the lethal tempo coming through. It's going to be a lot of damage from Awesome. And that's exactly what you expect from an LPL Kaisa. Realm Warp going to come in. That's going to bring a double trio, at least now coming in for an engage onto Awesome. And Awesome just stayed a little bit too long. The tempo play from Angel gets them a kill.
Very good Roman collection. And it's off the back of getting that mid lane
Grim Deliverance. Oh, I thought he wanted the kill.
Good buffer, good buffer. It's enough to get Hoya out of the play with what you get the Zeke's convergence for is to force plays repeatedly early on. Your utility as the Malphite does wear off.
Oh, they got a catch out on Care. It got so much damage done. It gets just booted straight back to Angel, but Angel gets locked down. The Petrifying Gaze buying so much time, and Killer Instinct from Awesome comes over the top, and that's going to be a quick couple kills going to NIP, baby. All that gold lead for nothing.
Execution, and Guwon recognizing, I am Malphite. I must go in. As soon as that ultimate is available.
Deliverance this time not going to be publicly executed out of, and now a dive is coming Hoya's way, even though that passive is starting to tick down for ZDZ. They've got 3 members up here, and Hoya going to try to use the public execution now, but just gets locked down, taken down. Xiaohao expertly
NIP's squad who just try and mitigate it. It's a disaster waiting to happen now with grubs in the pockets of 2 scary
item spikes already here. Very close to second item for a couple members, specifically the AD carries. The gold lead, besides top lane, very close. Double ultimates, and you just can't survive that any day of the week.
and keep this cycle going where EDG is left in awkward spot after awkward spot.
Leave beautifully spell shields the initial ult, but it doesn't matter. When all the CC is there, it does not matter. Here comes EDZ, though. He's trying to make a difference. He's just getting immediately taken down. No passive, and he's down before the Grim Deliverance even does what it needs to. That's 2 quick picks from NIP, and straight to the Dragon they go.
Okay, keeping the miasma in the pocket there, so important to hold off the Zehen, just stopping those abilities who, considering they were surrounded by 5 people, would have stacked up that passive very quickly. I don't think this Herald even gets to charge. Wow, really good stuff from NIP to mute that topside objective that EDG put so much effort into. And 10 minutes from now, I think 3rd, 4th items are going to start being looked at, particularly from the ADCs.
Oh, Angel, I think he realizes the problem he's put himself in. Anytime you see Guon, you know what's coming afterwards, and it is death. As they're going to try to get a flash play on a Care here. He's going to get a lot of damage down, but the beautiful stutter step with the Grim Deliverance, and that'll be a big kill for ZDZ.
Very nicely done, and also gets the Casio flash. NIP, gotta force something quick.
That's crazy, man. All right, well, I see you, Guon. See what you got. As I see a couple stats there. EDG, I think they now see it. As long as they tabbed, they will see that he has those 2. So they're going to push forward with a little bit of confidence. They already have ZDZ on the bot side of the fight as well.
And I think that... Okay, good. NIP trying something. Ultimate down.
Okay. That's a pretty big ultimate down. That's the kind of combo that Guon and Dwo have been pulling off on Leave. Now Leave can play a little bit more freely. Uh-oh.
Still not going to use the exhaust. This is very dangerous now for NIP to fight in the river. Oh
no, they got the catch out over here with the Petrifying Gaze. Awesome goes over to try to get the kill, and CDC with all of that gold is just down. EDG are scattered to the wind. They will get 2 out at least with a Realm War from Angel, but the execution is really tough to watch from EDG right now. If they had such a massive lead for
a strange position where NIP have a lead, a pretty decisive one. Soul point up soon. Perugia is going to be able to get away off the back of the phase rush, but force onto the Mundo. Will we find a kill here? That could be Baron if he dies.
Double CC chain. He's going to get melted by Awesome. He gets a little bit of healing back. They try to get Awesome back on it, but Leave can do nothing. He's literally trying to auto-tag. He gets nothing done. ZDZ finally comes into the fight, but look, they all turn to focus him. Grim Deliverance onto 3 members. He's going to get a lot, but he's not going to get his passive back. My God, just send it to bed right now. NIP going to 3 games.
Care carrying that fight. Awesome does the setup, and Care knocks it down. Doing everything that was needed to win out what could.
That feels so bad. And again, I love that you give props to NIP, but I gotta say, it just EDG are combination with Awesome, and more importantly, the strategical refocus to away.
Seeing 2 of the premier ones come out right now, and Guon piloting into a counter pick, mind you, very well so far. He has had a big impact, and I would say he gets the Zeke's license, because when you go this item on the... Hold on, I'll wait.
They're gonna try to get Care here. They're gonna knock it back, but they can't get him. The damage is done. Okay. Okay. ZDZ's not gonna activate his passive a single time this entire game. As everybody else from EDG is just gonna get ran down into the dirt. Another double kill comes across. Angel can't even get a kill back. That's gonna be a triple kill for Awesome. Straight down the mid lane and straight into game 3 for NIP's first series.
I'm gonna say that's a very solemn way to end the game. When we think back to the last series these two played in the Demacia Cup, it was a strained 3-game series with a lot of back and forth hitting. And funnily enough, it was in the second game. I think this is correct. This is a dragon you sacrifice. You don't go in there. If you die, it's dusted. So where do they think they can get beneficial terrain? Leave, stuck. Only 2 items right now. Hasn't been able to push up.
For this game 1, game 2, but it's all down to a base defense now for EDG. Hoya's feeling a little feisty. Here comes Awesome over the top as well. The top rope is singing right now. They do get the lockdown straight onto Awesome, but he's still alive, still kicking, still alive, still going. My God. Jesus, this guy just keeps popping off on the Kaisa. He's bringing Angel's memory back to those Sooning days when they played together back in 2020, 2021. And that is going to be NIP getting us all the way to a third game for this first time on the day.
We came into today, we had no idea what to expect. Realistically, been where a lot of the games have been decided out of this matchup so far. Interesting.
It's going to be the Poppy Toppy.
It is a single moment at level 6 onwards, so a good amount of respect from both these ADCs who have learned the hard way this series what it is like to be the full focus of the enemy's wrath.
Yeah. Again, whoever bullies bot lane first, but it's bullying mid lane first. NIP with the...
It's really going to be about tracking the junglers and trying to mute some of these early plays. We've had Guwon excellently either slink around vision or catch Angel while Sky in pocket.
Yeah, that's such a big differential happening here with this setup. It's like Xiaohao is going to make his way down here. Duo has vision on this, knowing that they're going to walk over. EDG are falling into a bit of a trap. They realize what's happening. The Weaver's Wall is available from Angel if he wants to try to make a play, if he wants to try to cut anybody off, but EDG will wait in the bushes and wait while Dragon is secured by NIP.
If you told me after the first 2 games, Game 3 is going to be a back-and-forth chess match, I wouldn't believe you. Actually, I just wouldn't believe you. Like, this is just so much.
Ooh, care takes the extra turret shots, almost goes down.
Okay, it didn't actually have to blow the ultimate or the flash, but that is going to be sacrificing all pressure in the lane for the moment. Probably going to be a TP back, and if you can't afford the Malignants, you're going to feel real silly about that for Care.
You get the payoff here. Oh, nope. You get the ad before. Plus the stats as we look back to the mid lane. Woe connects onto Angel. Care came back just in time with the cease and desist coming through from Guwon. They take down Angel. No recompense here. And Care will get himself on the board.
With the Malignants in pocket as well was... And that's all we're going to get from this side.
Angel, there's the combo. You knew what was coming when they drafted it, and they throw it right into their face.
Another dragon in what is another Cloud Soul game.
I kind of like this from NIP, though. They're saying, you're not going to be able to check us at that Dragon Soul fight. We are just going to go with the guarantee, and we think we can defend off of your Rift Herald play. So now it's really up to EDG to get value out of that Rift Herald usage. But NIP were taking the Dragon, taking pressure on bot side, and just flexing their muscles a bit.
I also think it's good recognition when you're against a Talia to undervalue or value the Herald less. Because the ability to throw up the wall and mitigate a Herald... Show has not finished his support quest yet.
Yeah, it's a little tough 18 minutes in. Dodges out the Enchanted Crystal Arrow, goes back in for the fight, realizing he needs to do something, but the combo is off. NIP just fully flubbed their engage. The bullet time coming through, but it didn't matter. Leave picks up a kill, and EDG get away scot-free.
Swing back with ZDZ being the recipient of this bot lane tower. Now, we have to think about what is probably the first big misstep we've seen from them this game.
That's a tough one. That's going to be 5 minutes. And a little bit of at least answering that can come through if they want to try to pick out cautious. No vision stepping up to that bush.
Very nice from Hoya. That solid play to force it out. And I don't think this will be the full mid tower. Because the thing about Herald is it just does a lot more effective damage when used earlier on for knocking down several. Doesn't mean that Guwon would not like to know your location.
Care on 2.5 items. Actually has the needlessly in pocket as well. We just saw Angel complete his second item. He is here. We haven't seen a big Weaver's Wall yet in this game. EDG needs something to go right for them, and Che Cristolero will be blocked in the end with that insta cleanse off. And that'll end up moving EDG back in the aggression that they wanted. Care tries to go capitalize on the solar flare, but that's not going to be enough. NIP missing their combo. They actually just dragged him out of the seismic shove. Things are going wide left and right, Melvin.
This does not feel like a chess game. This feels like two angry people throwing checkers at each other at this point. And now, Crab will be secured. This will give NIP vision control over the area, but you have to have your misfortune clearing out the mid wave or you're going to lose that tower. And EDG know this, recognize the opportunity, and push in to steal away the priority in the river. We do have Poppy ult. Poppy ult is one of the most scary things in an objective fight. If they want to contest, which it looks like NIP is saying, nah, they could have swung people away. They could still look for a play, though.
They were so late on deciding to go for the turret. All they do is get one crystalline growth proc on it, and that's all they come away with. Losing the dragon and a little bit of decision-making needing to be done by NIP, but EDG are the decisive ones.
And we do see showdown forcing something. Isn't going to get the flash out of Care. That is another playmaking tool down. Second on.
Oh man, Care missing the charm. Another one going a little bit wide, and the spear rush being used now.
Isn't going to result in anything substantial, but at the end of the day, I think that was kind of an extra credit play to go for there. Everybody's grouped up in one place.
I kind of dig that. A little bit extra damage in the tank. As it's going to be NIP looking to get this turret down. Enchanted Crystal Arrow will be used.
Keep an eye on. Not as many defensive tools to back away after the fact now, as it is going to be dragging up in 16 seconds. Can EDG get away with robbery a second time?
NIP hesitant to fully commit to this. Cleanse going to be used by Leave. Hoya found a flank, but immediately has to back away. And you can see the hesitancy from NIP. They don't want to move in. They don't want to lose this game over what would be a second dragon for EDG. Care going for it. Can't hit the charm again. He misses it. Can't strike home on the Angel. And now EDG move back to the dragon. It's already down. That'll be second dragon in a row for EDG. Now they're going to chase down Jewel. Look how much range Leave has. Look how much damage he's doing. And EDG trying to corral around NIP at this point. Xiaohao has been shown in mid lane. EDG 5 minutes, and then it explodes. We got a lot of time to sit here, Melvin. So we'll be getting to that now. Okay, they're going to get caught out a bit. Does a decent chunk with that Rabadon.
Look at the wide flanks, though. Both sides.
And I find Leave. Leave's got to be a little bit careful. Bullet time in. They go for the combo. Charm connects that time. They found Promise, and they might have just found the Promised Land here in game number 3. Big hostile takeover to all 4 members there. And they get the kill belated there with that bailout. And that's going to be a big pick for Care. 2,000 gold up, and that means that NIP goes straight to the Baron.
I honestly thought there was a different Yordle on the Rift because Hoya's knockup felt like it was a flash in into a wild growth from a Lulu there. It was that much of an impact around the fight. We do have now 3 members of EDG looking to try and deny this. Jungler is still up, but he's not there yet. Has the flash available.
He's going to be denied. He's trying to get in, but Dwo is going to keep him. They're going to turn on this fight, and they're going to lose their lives quickly if they do. Xiaohao playing a little bit here. Guwon committed to the Baron. This is getting dicey now. Xiaohao going for kills. There's not going to be any Baron buffs left. Now ZDZ is in the pit going all out, but immediately goes down as well. Xiaohao going to try to find another pick on a Hoya. Hoya dodging away for a little bit, but won't last for very long. Now they got the hawk shot coming through. They will get the Baron buff on 3 members, but they lose a little bit of tempo on the map.
The Baron resistance shred did so much.
On how they want to approach this fight because they've been so hesitant. They still have such a lethal combo with Care.
Even could upgrade to a Medjai's depending on how much gold we see the mid laner of NIP base with. Sat on a lot of resources, a lot of damage in the inventory.
Yes, but this guy's story has been insane. He is bred and born in the FPX fighting pits, it felt like, in the LDL, through their LPL team, and now he needs to make this moment his. They get the flash in from EDG, though. Look how much damage Care is doing. He's got a lot of resets coming through here now, too. Hoya gonna hit the Keeper's Verdict, and that means that 2 people are left by EDG to the wolves of NIP. They're wearing pajamas, and they're loving it. They found big picks ahead of this dragon fight.
This is NIP's to walk away with. Very happy off the back of that.
And a Cloud Soul for this team, I just feel like is one of the nails.
Pressure onto Care, and he does not drop the ball. He goes back in, forces that cleanse away from Leave, which now makes him susceptible here.
And look at this, they're so fast. They're just going to be catching up immediately to EDG. So much lockdown on the Leave, and the bullet time on top of it all. That's NIP cleaning up this game, and Care is just running away with it now with the resets. They're going to go towards top side and try to push down this tier 2.
The full 25 stacks on the Medjai's. NIP in their first game, their first series of the year, come in quite variable fashion is the best way to put it, but finishing it on a high note. They could definitely fish for the end if they want to, but it looks like They're kind of indecisive. Now's not the time to drop the ball, NIP. Just because the Baron buff's gone doesn't mean you can't get it down. Angel.
And there's been so many questions levied on this NIP team. We wondered what version of them we're going to get here to open up the season, and that version is about to send EDG down to the 0-2 depths. As long as they don't get out in front of them, they are going to get one of the Nexus turrets. They'll have to back off as the resets had come through from EDG, but one of the biggest questions, and one of the people I hear people throw so many doubts towards, is this care in the mid lane. And I talked to...
The Baron is back up. Elder is up in 2 minutes 40. We are now in the devastating overlap time, where if you lose a fight, they get Baron, whoever it is, and that will definitely lead into an Elder after the fact, as now NIP backing off, arrow down.
Baron had already been started up, about half health. EDG moving in. The Weaver's Wall going to be used. Xiaohao's now on the other side of the pit. Care catches him out. Beautiful charm on a Xiaohao. They're going to chase him down, take him down with the buckler from Hoya, and that just means the Baron goes over to NIP.
The wall cancels the Poppy ult, but guess what? You don't need to kick out the jungler if you just kill him. And now, Care going to be able to shove in this top wave. Got the double super minions walking in. Hoya on the mid lane as well, being able to shove in there. It means that EDG are stuck between a rock and a hard place, and Talia can't move this one.
Felt like Care had a 360 no-scope charm right there. I don't know, man. He just had the angle, predicted Xiaohao's dodge, and this is going to be double lanes going down. Baron minions aplenty, and Care with the rest of NIP looking aggressive as hell.
I don't think that EDG have enough damage with Wukong dead to fight this.
The turret's respawning. They'll have one turret coming back up. It should come through, so they'll at least get a little half health, but it doesn't matter in the end. Leaves trying his damnedest. He's going to get the reset, so he'll get a little bit of range coming through, but it doesn't matter. NIP strike into the season, take